welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nara. So today we'll be discussing long distance relationship. So first of all, what is long distance relationship? Long distance relationship is a kind of relationship where two intimate lovers are geographically separated from one another. We can relate it to this pandemic now. A whole lot of countries, they've shut down their borders, helplessly separating these partners from their loved ones. There's trouble. So how are you gonna cope now? How are you going to manage the effects? And who can be in this long distance relationship? Although this video has been long planned, like I'm not the only one that did it. I did it with a couple of guests that shared their opinions, how to handle long distance relationship, why they should be in long distance relationship and why they should not. But first of all, let me just contribute my own opinion. For you to be in a long distance relationship, this is what I think you should have in mind. First of all, you should be positively minded, be optimistic. Secondly, you don't have to be the kind of person that is always skeptical. You're always having doubts. If you have trust and doubt issues, believe me, you can't handle long distance relationship. And another thing that I want you to have in mind is that just see it as a test of your love. You guys are testing how genuine your love is. There's this whenever I recall long distance relationship, there is this poet that always comes to my mind, John Donne. He refers long distance relationship. He refers the lovers as two compass. Compass, it has two legs with one head. So he now says, and as you're trying to make a circle, one remains standby while the other one travels to make the circle. He now said the one that remains standby is the wife that is at home waiting for him, while the one that goes round is the husband that is hustling, touring from city to city, looking for how to make ends meet, that after touring I'll still return back to my wife. You see, after drawing the circle, the other leg still comes back to that leg that helps it in standing. You see, so if you're in a long distance relationship, be free-minded, and you should not always expect your partner to call you every moment. At least you guys should communicate regularly, but not every moment, because getting so clingy to him, at a point you just get bogged up, you just get tired. So my dear, the main thing is just see it as a test of your love. Although I've been in a long distance relationship before, but it didn't really work out for me. And while trying to weigh my weaknesses and everything, this was what I came up with. These weaknesses, these are the faults that I noticed. The one that I just mentioned to you now, there was trust issues, the communication. I'm this kind of person, I'll be like, you have to be calling me every time. But at the point I realized that it's not making sense. It just, you guys just have to have a schedule. You should understand your partner, kind of person that has insecurity issues, jealous issues. You just learn to share it to your partner. Just learn to share it at the onset. You guys to always have a plan, a target. Where is it leading to? It's not about every day we'll be making video calls. Where is it leading us to? You should have a plan in mind. So right about now, let's hear from our guests what they have for us.
Hi, I'm Steven. So let's start right off. First of all, I don't believe in long distance relationships. I believe it just won't work. Somebody would get tired at some point and it will all fall apart. So the first question, what's your definition of a long distance relationship? A lot of couple that believe that they can fight the barrier distance, to achieve long-term goals, I guess. How do you cope in a long distance relationship? Communication, understanding, and being spontaneous. You have to always be spontaneous. You have to come up with stuff to keep it alive. How can you survive with the cheating and stuff, or the chance of cheating? I don't think it's possible. Somehow you're going to cheat, even if you're not having sexual relations. By flirting, by barely just thinking, oh, I'm done with this relationship, you are going to cheat emotionally or mentally. So I don't believe that's possible, to cheat without cheating. How do you handle fights in a long distance relationship? You really can't handle fights, because you can be saying something and the other person is not understanding. The other person could just switch off their phone and you can't even get a word in. So it's really hard. But I think in terms of fight, you just have to give the person a little space to cool off and just let them come back to you. Just or have a FaceTime, I guess. I don't know what else you can do about that. Turn off in long distance relationship, lack of attention. When you don't give me attention, or when you don't give her attention, it's a big turn off because there's no point. Then you're obviously doing something else, and not being spontaneous. Like it becomes very lazy and tired if you keep on going over to how was your day, what did you eat, are you going to bath, that kind of thing. So you have to come up with new ways to spice up the relationships. Signs that you can handle a long distance relationship, I guess, being madly in love and seeing the finish line, seeing the end goal. Like if I'm going to marry this person, or at the end of the day we're going to be in the same state, we're going to be in the same country, then it's possible. But like if you guys don't have plans of meeting up at the end, you just want to try because you're loved up, then I don't think that's possible. But that's my view on long distance relationship.
Okay, hello, good evening. Yeah, so I'm here to talk about long distance relationship and how to know your partner is serious with you in a long distance relationship. So, first of all, I'd like us to hammer on communication, alright? Because that's the key point to every long distance relationship. If your partner is so serious or very much interested in you, your partner is really going to have a very good, effective communication with you. Like, your communication is going to be top notch. Forget busy or anything. If your partner is serious with you, your partner will always want to reach out. And reaching out to your partner covers a whole lot of things, okay? Because when you talk with your partner all the time, when necessary, you find out that this helps you have your partner in mind at all time. Forget the money aspect or any other thing. Once the communication is top notch, man, then you know that you guys are in for something very serious. I've really been in such condition before, and the communication was wonderful, and that